Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Melly back with Melly Loves Death Metal. I've got an awesome collection update today. So if you watched my unboxing videos, you have seen all these already. I unboxed about an hour's worth of packages, and I uploaded both of those videos today. Lots of new vinyl, lots of cassettes, a couple CDs in there too. So I didn't really show them off in those videos. I just showed what I got. So this is going to be a little bit more in-depth look at some of the stuff that I received. So these videos, there's going to be a lot of them because I got a lot of new stuff in. A lot of these are pre-orders. If you're familiar with any of these bands and if you pre-order them, you know how long it took for some of these to come in, and they all came in at the same time, which is fantastic. So it gives me content. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first couple tapes I'm going to show you are all from the same label. All came in at different times, all different pre-orders, and it just so happened to arrive within the last 2 weeks while I was out. So I've been waiting on a couple of these for a little while, so I'm super pumped that I finally have them. One of them I am going to give away. So I am really close to 2,000 followers on Instagram right now. And as you guys know, every 500 followers that I get, I always do a giveaway. So this is my next giveaway coming up. I'm going to be giving away one of these tapes. I've actually ordered 2 tapes, a vinyl and a CD for this album, so I might as well start off with that. And I've talked about this already on here once because I showed the CD in my collection update. It was released on Life After Death, but this is the new Thorn full-length crawling warship. So the tape was released on Gurgling Gore, and spoiler alert, I also have the vinyl to show you, but we'll get to that in a minute. That was also released on Gurgling Gore. So I've talked about Thorn on here several times. Thorn is a one-man death metal project or band. Brennan, who is also now the lead singer of Fluids, just fantastic vocalist, fantastic musician, one of my favorite musicians at the moment. I'm so happy that I don't even know how I found Thorn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember when the first EP released last year on Gurgling Gore, The Encompassing Nothing. I think I might have just randomly saw it on Instagram because I started following a lot of collectors at the time, and somebody had posted about it. And then eventually I saw all the Gurgling Gore stuff on Ken's Death Metal Crypt, so I've also got to credit him for that. So anyway, ever since then, I got that EP on tape when they repressed it, and I've just been a massive fan ever since. So this is his first full-length album. It just came out, I think, last month or 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I think. I don't really remember. But the tapes and the vinyl were a little delayed, and the CDs, I think, came out about a week after the digital or the actual full release came out. So I got the CD first. And then the tapes finally came in. Everybody knows that there's delays right now at pressing plants for tapes and vinyl. So anyway, enough blabbing. This is a fantastic album. It is very dark. It is very doomy-like. It's got those cavernous vocals to it. It's a riff machine, and I've listened to this several times since I've gotten the digital download, since I've ordered it on Bandcamp, everything. Like I said, I have it on all medias now. So anyway, it comes on this really awesome purple tape. There was also a blue edition, and I honestly don't remember if I ordered that or not. I know I ordered 2 tapes. I don't remember if I got one blue and one purple, or if I accidentally ordered 2 purples. Either way, I liked the purple one. I have a lot of blue tapes, so the purple just drew me in a little bit more. And plus, the other Thorn tape that I have is also purple, so I kind of wanted to keep up with that. So, and then the other side, there it is. So yeah, as you guys know, Gurgling Gore is amazing with the product that they put out. Comes on this awesome blue Norelco tape, cassette Norelco case. Jeez, I can't talk. And then the J card just knocks it out of the park in terms of layout and album cover and color aesthetics, and it's, you know, nice quality. And on the other side is all the liner notes, a lot of awesome, you know, thank yous and like the lyrics and stuff like that. So fantastic album. Like I said, this specific tape, not this one specifically, there's another one that's on the way that's unopened. That will be the one that I'm going to give away, along with another couple of albums, and I'll release those details as soon as I get them. I'm waiting on one more pre-order item that unfortunately got delayed, but I think I should be getting that within the next week or two, so just kind of waiting on that. So that was Thorn, and like I said, I have the vinyl that I'm also going to show off. The next Gurgling Gore release that I also got is another one that I've shown on here already, and I've also talked about this band a lot. So this is another one of my favorite bands at the moment. And yeah, like I said, I got the CD already. I showed it on here, but as soon as I saw Gurgling Gore was going to release the tape, of course I got it. So this is the new Parallax Occlusion. This is Raytraces of Death. Like I said, I've already talked about this on here, and this is fantastic. Picking up where they left off from their last EP that was released last year, which I still listen to the shit out of that. And it is still some of my favorite music that has come out recently, and this again just adds on to it. So if you listen to those two back to back, you basically have a full album of just excellent death metal. So this tape is fantastic as well. So it's got the logo on that side and then some more artwork on that side. So these turned out really nice. I mean, they always do with Gurgling Gore. And then a very, very nice, clean, black, white aesthetic J card, as always. And then the Gurgling Gore. So this is definitely on a year-end list. I love this, and I will be 100% honest with you. I have no idea if I prefer this or their last release. I don't know. They're just both incredible, and I absolutely love this band, and I pretty much fangirl over them on Instagram all the time, and then now on my YouTube videos. So if you have not checked this out, please do so. I think these actually might be sold out. I think there's still some of these left. So if you're looking for this, you should definitely head over to Bandcamp and take a look. I think if Gurgling Gore doesn't have them, Thorn's Bandcamp may have them. I will link it as always. So that was the second Gurgling Gore release. And then the third and final one is one that I also showed on here before. A little bit of background. I bought the first pressing of this on Gurgling Gore earlier in the year. And then a friend of mine was really pissed off that he missed out on that pressing and offered me to trade that cassette about a couple days before the official announcement of this repress. So I thought about it. I was like, I don't know, like I really don't want to get rid of this. Like I know it's hard to find. It's a fantastic demo. And so I kind of sat on it, and then all of a sudden the announcement came up like, hey, we're repressing this. And I was like, oh, sweet. I am definitely going to trade you, because he's like a first press snob, stuff like that, whatever. Anyway, this is Degraved. Like I said, I've already shown this on here. Remnants, or Exhumed Remnants. Fantastic demo. The band is out of Seattle. This is just really murky. I wouldn't say murky. The vocals are very kind of murky. Just dark death metal. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already listened to this. Anyway, I couldn't pass up the red tape, which is my favorite color tape, and it just looks fantastic. And again, super nice, clean, high quality J card. There you go. So this is definitely by far some of the most different sounding death metal I have. Riffy, awesome sounding death metal. The vocal style is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I gravitated towards it as soon as I heard it, and so this is fantastic. So check this out if you haven't. I don't know if these sold out. They might have. I know the first press that Gurgling Gore did sold out everywhere. So yeah, so I finally have this back in the collection, and no, I'm not going to trade this. I'm done. I'm keeping it. All right, so finally the last tape that I'm going to show off today is a tape that I actually did a review on. I got a Advance copy, I guess you say, well, digital copy of this release several months ago. So this has been a long time coming. So I've had this for a while now digitally. I've listened to it several times, but I finally got the physical release of it. And this is the 4-way split between Gutvoid, Soul Devourment, Coagulate, and Blood Spore. So you guys already know about this. I've talked about this a few times already. I showed it on my Instagram. I wrote a review on it. This is out on Cerebral Rot Records. I got the tape version of it. There was also a vinyl that I believe was it Rotted Life, and Blood Harvested and CDs. Everything was there. So I opted to get the tape through Cerebral Rot. And yeah, this is an incredible split. Every single song on here is so good. And I'm not even just saying that because they sent me an advanced copy of it. Like, every single song on here is really, really good. This is probably one of the best splits that I've ever purchased, that I have in my collection, and I still listen to it all the time. It comes on this really cool white translucent, whatever they call that, tape with their green logos, and then the J card is of also nice quality. Just pumps out some cool artwork, and then the lyrics through each song. So there you go. Like I said, this was a long time coming. I feel like I wrote about that, and then maybe like 3 or 4 months later, I finally got the tape. It finally was pressed and released. I don't know if this was delayed or not. I think they just purposely made it a big pre-order, which is fine with me, because it you know, hey, I knew I was getting it eventually, and I had it digitally, so I was okay with it. So this is really, really good. A lot of progression for all 4 of these bands. If you're not familiar with any of these bands, definitely check them out. I know that I've talked about them all on here several times, and just, this is really good. So I believe you can still find copies of this, maybe in the CD. I'm pretty sure the vinyls are all sold out, but I'm pretty sure distros and stuff like that still have them. So definitely take a listen to that if you haven't yet. Again, one of the best splits that I've got in my collection at the moment. So, all right, moving on to the vinyl. This might be my favorite album of the year. I don't know. It's so hard because like I said, I listen to the Thorn all the time. I'm listening to the new Fluids a lot. I go back and forth a lot. But anyway, I finally got this, and so I'm really excited. I did order the tape on this, so I do have the tape on this, and I was just being impatient because I knew that the vinyl wasn't coming yet. So I ordered the tape because it was readily available. So that I'm gonna give that to a friend because I know they want it. But this is the new Cerebral Rot, their new full length that came out. I forgot what the name of it is. Oh yeah, Excretion of Mortality. I always forget album names. I don't know why. Yeah, this album is so good. You guys know Cerebral Rot. I feel like I don't really need to give an explanation of who they are. US death metal band from Seattle. This is their second full length. Their last full length, what came out in 2019, was probably one of my absolute favorite albums that I've listened to in recent years. I still listen to that album all the time, and this is just a really good second album. Yeah, so a really cool insert of the band, and I love the artwork that is in this album. The cover and just all the artwork and the color aesthetics, just everything is perfect together. The cool thing about this is, and I'm just kind of blown away. I didn't expect this poster to be that big, even though I knew this was the size of it because I've seen other people post it, but it is this massive, like I can't even fit it in this shot of the album cover, and then the band at the bottom. Incredible poster. I actually am definitely going to hang this up. I have Black Dahlia Murder and Fear Factory back there. I definitely have enough wall space for this, so that's definitely going up. So I opted to get, because I think there were like 3 or 4 color variants, I opted to get one that wasn't crazy, wasn't a crazy splatter, was just pretty damn straightforward, nothing crazy. I don't know, for some reason I wasn't a big fan of the stuff. I just wasn't feeling it for once, and I'm fine with whatever I get. So I got like this, and you can't even see it in the camera. It is hard to see, but it's like this purple and orange merge. Unfortunately, it just looks like red in the camera, so it is hard to see. I do plan on posting this on Instagram to get a really good shot of it when the lighting is better in my house. Right now it's 10 o'clock at night, so there is no lighting, but I'll probably take a shot of it outside or something so you can actually see that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, great album. And like I always talk about this, but I just love when they do that to the jackets. I don't know why. Really excited that I finally have this, and I have not spun it yet. I just opened this today, if you watch those videos, so this is definitely going to be on the turntable tomorrow as much as I can listen to it while I'm working. So if you haven't listened to that, check it out. I have seen a couple people say like, oh, it's good, but it's not that great. You know, there's been some mixed opinions on it in regards to just pages that I follow and stuff, but for me personally, I think that is definitely one of the best albums to come out this year. I don't think it's overhyped. I think they've had a really great progression from their first full length, and I'm just really excited for this band to just continue with this momentum and make more music, and hopefully I can see them live, but who knows if that'll even happen in the near future, unfortunately. So, all right. Next is another album that I've talked about on here. I showed the tape on this. This is the other tape that I'm planning on giving away in my giveaway now that I have this on vinyl. So, a little bit of background. When I pre-ordered the tape for this album, the vinyl was already sold out, and I couldn't find it anywhere else. Distros didn't have it, nothing. Even after the release, this thing was just gone. So I was pretty bummed out about that, because after I listened to the tape, after listening to it several times, this is by far one of my favorite EPs to come out this year. A great band. I've talked about this several times. Well, a couple weeks ago, they had a show, they had leftover merch from that show, they threw it up on Bandcamp, and it was vinyl. So I snagged it as soon as I could, and that is Tribal Gaze with Godless Voyage. So like I said, I've talked about this several times on here, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about how amazing this EP is and how it's one of my favorite ones to come out this year, but I am super happy that I finally have this on vinyl, and like I said, the tape that I have is going to be a part of the giveaway with the Thorn tape, because somebody needs to have this in their collection if they don't already. I opted to get the silver, like silver and black kind of splattery merge color. There was a gold one that they had available too. Wasn't a big fan of the gold one for once, so I grabbed this one. And again, I'm just super pumped that I got this. This is out on Desert Wastelands, so I don't know. There could be some tapes still available, because they've repressed it a couple of times, or maybe twice now. Some distros might still have it. Actually, now that I say that, I know for a fact Scumlord still had it when I looked last week. So it's Canada, but it's cheap shipping and it gets to you. It's not super crazy. So if you're looking for it, it's definitely around in some distros. So it has a nice little printed inner sheet of the band and then lyrics on the other side. So really nice quality. Nice job, Desert Wastelands. I know that you guys typically release tapes for the most part. I don't know if this was your first vinyl release. I can't remember. I might be completely wrong about that. But really nice quality. I haven't listened to this yet because I just got it today. Just unfortunately did not have enough time to listen to any music today. So this will definitely be spinning tomorrow as well. All right, so next is another one that, yeah, one of my favorite releases to come out this year. I think I've said that like 1,000 times on this video. Somebody once asked me, like, do you love everything you listen to? It's like, pretty much. If I don't like something, I'm not going to talk about it on here. Pretty much. Like, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to show it off. If I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. I won't even talk about it. So I'm not a big fan of talking about stuff I don't like. Like, there's just no point, because everybody's got different opinions and sounds and whatever else. So anyway, Redefining Darkness released this album, Stench Collector. I don't even know how to say this album name, so I'm just gonna pop it right there. I saw it trending on Bandcamp a lot under death metal, and I didn't really give it at the time of day. I'll be honest with you, because I was buying so much other shit at the time. So I finally gave it a chance, or I wouldn't say give it a chance. I finally listened to it, like fully listened to it on Bandcamp after I saw on the Redefining Darkness Instagram, like, hey, the vinyls were finally in. We still have some available. Go snag them. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this. Of course, I loved it. And this album is just so disgustingly good. I don't know. I have no idea where this band came from. They're from Rhode Island. They're US death metal. Never heard of them until now. I think this might be their first EP or demo. I don't know if it's an EP or demo. But this vinyl color is just excellent. And there is a silk screen picture on the other side that just looks fantastic. And I chose to get the fluorescent green one because I thought it looked amazing. There was another version where it was like this like yellow and green mergy blob thing. That looked really cool too. But I chose to get the plain colored one. There's something about it that just made it look so good. So that looks so good. And this album sounds so good. This album is really, really good. Like I said, I'd never heard of this band until I just randomly saw it. Yeah, and it just kicked me in the face with how good it is. I love that. Like, in terms of like just design and everything, it looks so good. So yeah, I think there still might be some of these available. If it's not on Bandcamp, go to Redefining Darkness's website. Yes, they have a website. There might have some available there. I don't know if they sold out on them. When I bought this, I know that they said like quality or quantity was low, not quality. This is really nice quality. So, and the really good thing about buying from Redefining Darkness, especially from the vinyl, is I believe they use the same like warehouse or something as Hell's Headbangers. So the way that they package these things and ship them to you is really, it's nice. It's annoying to open, but they make sure it gets to you safe. So that's also a nice added bonus. And there is a printed inner sheet. It's just the band, some liner notes, and on the other side is some disgusting lyrics. So again, really good. Check this out. There was a tape on this. I didn't grab the tape. I don't know if they're still available. They might be. I'm not sure. But this artwork is just too good. Look at that. Like, I think you can just almost hear the music looking at this artwork, like what you can guess it sounds like and how it's just fantastic and disgustingly fantastic. So great album. Check this out if you haven't yet. There has been so much good stuff coming out this year. I'm probably not even gonna do a year unless, just gonna be honest with you, because it's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be like 100 albums. So, all right, and then finally, what I mentioned earlier, the new Thorn album. I am not getting rid of this, but I will get rid of one of the tapes. I'm gonna give it away. So, yeah, when I saw Gurgling Gore was gonna be releasing vinyl for the first time, and that it was Thorn, I kind of sat on it. I'm not gonna lie. When it first was released, I bought the tape and the CD. I thought, you know, I've always bought Gurgling Gore tapes. Like, it just felt weird to have a vinyl. I kind of wanted to keep with the tape thing. And then I got the CD because it came out first, and because it was Life After Death, I wanted to support Life After Death as well. So, and then I saw Thorn themselves post on Bandcamp several weeks ago. Oh, several weeks ago. This was a while ago. Hey, we still have copies of the vinyl. I threw them up on the page, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get one. So I got one, and I'm really glad I did, because this was before I had really listened to the album fully and just fallen in love with it. So now I'm super happy that I got it. So Gurgling Gore released a fantastic first vinyl. It is great quality. Like I said, this artwork is just awesome. It looks so good. The color aesthetics of this are amazing. And I opted to get this color because I thought that it fitted the album cover perfectly. I got the blue and purple like mergy thing. And then that's the other side. So this looks so good. Yeah, I'm really happy I got this. You guys ever just open a vinyl, like, you know you're excited to get it, but you just get even more excited when you open it and you just look at it and kind of gaze at it and just think about how great it looks. So got some Thorn stickers in there, which I didn't realize. I somehow skipped over that when I unboxed this. And then just a really nice little printed inner sheet, some liner notes, and then the lyrics on the other side. So similar to the J card, just the printed inner sheet. So again, please check this out if you have not. It is incredible. Yeah, it's really good. And there are hidden tracks on here, just so you know, or a hidden track, I should say. A little bit of a Easter egg for you guys. So that is all that I have for this collection update. I have so much more to show off. If you saw in the unboxing videos, you know. So these are going to be coming now in a consistent flow. And as always, I have more stuff coming. These pre-orders that I've done several months ago, they're all starting to come in now. So like the September the end of August, September, October timeframe was where everything was saying like, oh, it's going to be released and shipped by then. And I'm starting to see updates of like, hey, we got word they're coming. Hey, so my mailbox is going to blow up again. So I'm super excited. This year end is going to be amazing for Death Metal. There's so many new releases coming. So I'm just excited to show off all of these things. And hopefully you guys find something that you love on here and that's something new. And that's the whole point of this channel. So thank you guys for all your support. Yeah, and go ahead and drop a comment if there's anything in here that you absolutely loved. And yeah, thanks guys.